What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Sanitary 103. Welcome to episode number 14, Road to Getting Shredded. End of week 5 of dieting, heading into week 6, meal prep. I saw you guys earlier this morning in the last episode. Told you guys I would see you probably next week, but since I love you guys and gals so much, I want to fill you guys in on the meal prep. Meal prep is definitely very, very critical. I would say with the diet, 90% of the battle is eating. Working out is very important, but if you have a crappy diet and you don't prepare and take your meal seriously, you're gonna have a hard time. So like I briefly mentioned earlier this morning, and I sounded all probably groggy because it's like so early in the morning before I hit legs. I'm a little bit more fresh right now. I'm going pretty low carb. I'm going about under 50 carbs a day, but I'm upping the protein and the fats to try to minimize any muscle gains. I'm probably gonna get a little bit smaller, if not already, but that's gonna happen if you're a natural athlete and you're not on illegal anabolic steroids. That being said, let me just show you what I got going. This week is the fish week, and there's a few other meals that I'm gonna talk about in a second. But so right here, this is about a little less than half a pound of, I had to cut it up in two because it was a one big piece. This is a Pacific Wild Snapper, very good. It's very soft, flaky, comes right off with even with a plastic fork. Got a half a pound there with some Old Bay seasoning right there. This is versatile. You can use it on shrimp, chicken, seafood, poultry, and various meats. And then I got the organic green beans and the broccoli. I'm getting a majority of my carbs from that. And you can't, I don't know if you could look really close. There's a little bit of spots right here, a little bit of seasoning. And that is something that I got recently at the grocery store, something new that I've been trying to mix up. And you put this on vegetables, and this is the Tajin, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. And this is just a classic seasoning that I bought, and it's just zoom in on that, guys. It's just chili flakes, and wow, the font is really small, if you can see that, but it's just basically chili peppers and dehydrated lime juice. So it gives the vegetables a little bit different flavor and a little bit of spicy, but a little bit of tanginess. So I've been experimenting with that a little bit. I had a sample off camera, and it's not bad. Variety is the key, especially when you're just dialing down on the diet, and it's getting pretty rough. So got to keep things exciting. And then moving on to the salmon. This is my go-to fish. Eat it about once a week, twice a week, if that. Good healthy fats. Drizzle some olive oil on all three of these pieces of fish, half a pound right here, and I use just some garlic salt and some black pepper. And then once again, I got the organic broccoli and green beans. As far as chicken, you guys know that's my go-to protein. Well, it's my go-to protein, but I got really sick and tired of it. So last week I did some flank steak, and that was really delicious. I went with some more beef for the protein. I think it was on Friday afternoon. I went with some turkey, which I don't do that often, but I might, or you guys might see some turkey breast meals. Turkey breast, really good source of protein, high protein, zero carbs. So it's all about just mixing it up. I'll probably go back to chicken thighs next week. I'll keep you guys informed on that. And last but not least, just to quickly summarize this whole process and journey. I mentioned briefly this morning, I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this. I'm kind of on the last leg, I guess you could say, the last stretch of this this journey to getting more lean, more defined, more athletic. If everything goes according to plan, I hope not to go more than, and this is pushing it, 6 weeks, 7 weeks. I'm overestimating on purpose because I don't want to let myself down, put too much pressure on myself. I might be good in about 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and then show you guys the finished product with some progress pictures and do like maybe a transformation type video. But we shall see. I'm going to reassess this past week after going low carb and potentially going into ketosis, fat burning mode. I broke through that mini plateau that I had the previous week. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I don't hit a plateau this week. If I do, I'll have to reassess, and I'll let you guys know. So even though I have a lot of experience in health and fitness, this is all about learning from trial and error through experience. Now I get a lot of information on the internet. I read, journals and other stuff, and I try to get as much information as possible and relay that to you, but nothing beats personal experience. I tell you guys time and time again. Now, you guys a lot of time ask for some fitness advice and diet advice, and I definitely can give it to you, give you guys a good solid foundation, but until you go through it, you're not going to truly know, what you're going to have to go through. And everybody's body's different. We all have different metabolisms. We process food differently. Well, I mean, we process it, it goes in, out the other, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Some people just hold on to carbs more often. I know what works for me and my workout routine, and it seems to be working. So, yeah, that's, let me switch hands. My hand's getting tired. That is about it for this episode. Keep you guys filled in. I promise it's not going to be like a 50-part episode, as it gets closer to the end, I'm just gonna, give you guys a quick update on, I'm gonna be at the tail end, finish it off, show you the finished product, and hopefully that inspires you guys to live a healthier lifestyle, because it's not just about looking good. I want to point that out. I mentioned it briefly in some of my episodes. I tend to just forget and overgloss it because I'm doing it early in the morning, but this is not just about looking good on the outside. It's about being healthy. My blood pressure actually has gone down even more. I'm eating a lot more greens. That's why, taking out the processed food. And in hindsight, when I did my bulk at the beginning, I kind of went a little bit overboard, but that's gonna be for another future separate video about putting on too much fat during a bulk, because it's really hard to lose the weight. So enough with the rambling. I'll see you guys probably later midweek with the meal example or another little quick update. And last but not least, remember this: it's good to look to other people for inspiration and to set a certain benchmark, but always define yourself by your own goals. Okay, set your own goals. If it's been a month and you lost only 2 pounds, you might be like, oh man, everyone else is losing much more weight, but 2 pounds a month, that's 24 pounds a year. So you got to think in terms of the long haul. Okay, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, it's a lifestyle change. So be happy with your body. As long as you're healthy, you're happy with who you are, and you're gonna be okay. That's it, guys. No more talking. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.